Hi, I'm Callum.
I'm Ethne.
I'm Riley.
I'm Eva.
And we're the Crafter Crew. Well, we thought it was about time that we introduce you to our new home. We have an 18 plate Volkswagen Crafter long wheelbase. We found this one which had air conditioning, cruise control, so it just made our journey a lot easier.
Comfier.
Well, especially me, because I do all the driving.
Yeah, I agree. And you will carry on doing all the driving.
So I'll give you a little walk round of what we've done, and it took us about 6 months to convert. Basically me and Ethne did it ourselves, everything, apart from the wheel carrier, which we'll get to. We did it during winter, which was a nightmare, I wouldn't recommend, and we just did it at evenings and weekends, didn't we?
We did, we cracked on.
So yeah, I'll show you some little things we did. We put the plastic bonnet guard on.
Yep.
And some wind deflectors. They're Team Heco, if I've got that right. And we got these from Van Diemen, which you can find online. Really good, they got here pretty fast. One of the first things we did is we put the windows in. So yeah, I know a lot of people don't like doing themselves, but we went for it. So it's the camper glass, which has got the privacy glass, and the two sliding windows, so exactly the same, replicate each other either side, and they're good. So when we've got the max fan on at night and the windows open, it circulates well, doesn't it?
It does. There's the jar.
I let Ethne spray the wheels.
He let me.
So yeah, we stuck with the steel wheels. So she sprayed, we rubbed them down, primed them, and then we painted them satin black, and then we finished them off in the BF Goodrich all-terrain tyres. I also think personally that they just finish the van off when it's clean, don't they?
Well, we've been some places where we're glad that we've had them.
Yeah. Decals that you've seen in the other videos.
They're from Etsy, by the way. London decals.
So yeah, we've got, like I say, spare wheel on the back. The wheel carrier was done from Williams. You can find them, Will at Williams. They're on Instagram, and they've got a website. He's really good. We just drove down there one day in Scarborough, didn't we? Had a day out in Scarborough.
We did. A rainy day.
Famous fish and chips. And he literally just did it while we sat in the van. He's brilliant. So yeah, so at the back here, we've got the mains hookup that we don't really use. We used it in emergencies, haven't we? But
because we had the electrical issue. We had to recharge all the batteries. So.
It's handy on campsites, isn't it? So it's always there. And then we've got our gas fill-up point.
Yeah.
So basically, where the spare wheel used to sit underneath, we've now got a 55-litre gas tank, which we had from LPG.
LPG
online. They're in Leicester. They were really good as well, helpful on the phone if you've got any questions. It wasn't the easiest job, but yeah, we give it a coat in it's like a bitumen paint which just stops any stones flicking up, but yeah, all works well, doesn't it? 55 litres, it's lasting us, well, so far it's lasted us about 5 weeks, and we've still got over half a tank left, haven't we?
Yeah.
So yeah, then we've got a water fill-up point. Yep. So yeah, we just put a lock on that because you never know. We don't know what people do you, basically? So we just cover ourselves. And then also, we went for security. We fitted the deadlocks on each door.
Deadlocks all the way around on each door.
So
more for when peace of mind when we leave the van.
When we leave the van, we put the steering lock on. We have the deadlocks on and the alarm, and well, we feel like we're nice and safe then, don't we?
We do.
So yeah. And then I started to get the Volkswagen bug, didn't I? And I bought these indicator repeaters. So yeah, I thought it was quite a nice touch. You can get matching headlights, but they're quite expensive. So I'll just show you. I don't know if you can pick that up on the camera.
Kind of.
Yeah. They're from Transporter HQ.
Yep.
They're only cheap. A nice little touch. And then underneath we've got a 180 litre freshwater tank from Direct Tanks Online.
Yeah, I want to say Direct Tanks.
Direct Tanks Online. So it's a specially made kit for the VW Crafter. So it's, like I say, it's custom made. It just fits right underneath, snug, flush fit. So we've got 180 on that's moulded around this side, and then on the far side we've got a 90 litre waste. Stairs. This is my way of getting on the roof and cleaning the panels. I didn't fancy a ladder on the back, so I just thought it was inviting people to be climbing on the back of the van. So what I did is I opened the door, foot up onto the spare tyre, and then we're up top. We've got two 175 watt Victron solar panels, and then we've also got the 5G motorhome Wi-Fi. This is our garage area. Got 3 100 lithium amp batteries, which are
Sterling.
from Sterling Power. So far, yeah, they seem to be working well. And then this is our electrical setup. So yeah, basically we've got the big Victron Multi-Plus inverter. We went for this. It might look a bit overkill to people, but we went for this because we just wanted to cover ourselves, didn't we? We didn't want to be buying twice. We knew we wanted to maybe run a hairdryer. Coffee machine was a...
Who wanted the hairdryer?
You. We wanted a coffee machine because we're coffee snobs.
Yeah, we like good coffee.
We just love good coffee, so I couldn't be doing without the coffee machine. So yeah, with having this, it just enables us to do that. So we get enough power from the solar to then, obviously this runs the 230 mains. So yeah, we've got a MPPT smart solar charge controller. So obviously that gives us our power from up top. And then we've also got the Orion TR Smart DC to DC charger. So basically when we're driving, we're also charging our batteries that way. So yeah. And then we've got a couple of bits where we can trip the power to the solar panels, and we can also turn all the electric off just in case of emergencies. And then we've got our 12-volt fuse board behind here. So yeah, that's the garage. And then we've also got bits and bobs that we carry, fishing rod just for a bit of fun. We've got an electric scooter
just in case.
We did have 2, but we can't fit them in, so
one now we have
got one.
A safe,
a paddle board,
some chairs, sleeping bags as extra if we go anywhere really cold.
Toolkits.
Coats are hanging up. We have some tools.
And then this is the shit that goes in there.
And yeah, don't look at that bit.
One thing I found really hard when I was at home, because I was in the trade, I had all tools, and obviously you can't bring them with you. So this is the toolbox Ethne had let me bring. So everything we need, or I think we need, is in this little orange box. Ethne says this is when I'm at my happiest.
Really happy when you get your little
when I've got my
orange box
tool out. All this time she's been building this van and she hasn't got a bloody doorbell.
Come in.
Do I have to take my shoes off?
Of course. So let's start the front of the van. So the first thing we did at the front was swap the double seats for this one swivel seat. so we could create this dining space. So all 4 of us can sit round and eat together, play games together, watch TV together. So we made this table that comes apart, and we also have this rib seat that folds down once the table's gone, and this makes a bed. So Riley sleeps here. Yeah, he also has a piece of foam that we roll up.
Yeah, we've
sort
got
of like a thin mattress. Roll it out every night, roll it away every morning, and it ends up on Ava's bed during the day.
Just protects the seat as well as giving him a little bit more
extra comfort. And he doesn't complain, he says it's comfortable, so we're happy with that. So I'll put it back.
What's with the front?
Underneath here, there's a bit of a step. But that's where we house our Truma 4E combi boiler. So we also have these 3 cupboards here in the dining area that we use for Riley's clothes, Ava's clothes, and also electricals like wires, chargers, and a few games, a few extra things like a few books. Yeah, so it's a bit of a junk cupboard.
As well.
We also have storage under the seat where we keep anything that's easy to get to, really, because we just pop the seat up, and in there we have school books, hair curlers, some bags for shopping. Yeah, it's just extra space, handy storage.
Yeah.
So the curtains, just before I move on, we got them online from a place called Vanex. Really easy to fit, weren't they, Callum?
Yeah, they were.
I didn't fit those.
Yeah. Just had to cut them to size.
Just cut the strips to size, and they just work on little runners. Yeah, really nice and easy to use.
The button.
And work perfectly in the blackout as well. So I recommend those. Up here we have a Max air fan, and we couldn't be without it, could we? It works really well. So it has an air in and an air out, and different settings up to 100%. You can have it on 10%, 20%. When it's really warm, we just leave it on 100%, and it does the job fine.
Doesn't really take much off the batteries as well, does it?
No, it doesn't use much electric.
And
we leave it on a little bit lower in the night, 20 to 30%, depending on obviously how warm it has been during the day. But yeah, doesn't wake us up, it's not too loud. Perfect. They're definitely worth the extra money. I know they're a little bit more expensive than other brands, but if you can, I would recommend.
You get what you pay for in a way, don't you?
Right, so let's move on to the kitchen. We have this Thetford XXX oven and grill and 3-burner hob. And the reason why it's this way round is space. We knew that we would struggle to open the door and it would hit the seat and it would just be a bit of a tight squeeze. So we put it this way, and it also is handy because I can sit in the passenger seat and cook. This storage cupboard under here is messy.
Just pots and pans.
It's
handy
pots,
little cupboard.
Pots, pans, kettle, karcher. Those little bits. So if you come in, up here we have our control panel. So this is our fresh water pump, not too much water at the moment. That's the light for the bathroom, fridge, main lights. This is for the gas, the cooker. This shows us what voltage our batteries are reading, and we also have it on here as well, and then a USB point and a 12-volt socket, and carbon monoxide alarm,
which is crucial.
So here we have our Truma boiler control. So we just press it like this, and we can set our heating to whatever we like. So we need it off today because it's roasting. That's the water. So we put it on in the morning on hot or boost if we want it really quickly. Boost takes around
8 minutes.
8 minutes
to warm 10 litres.
To warm 10 litres of water, or just hot if you're not in too much of a rush and you're just enjoying your cup of coffee while you're waiting for your shower to warm up. So let's switch that off. That's if you want to run it on gas or electric. And obviously we're running on gas now because we're not on campsite, and so on.
More efficient on gas as well, isn't it? It works better.
It is. Here's our Avtex TV, smart TV. So we all sit around at night. More than any other time, we don't really watch much TV anymore. It's one thing we don't do now, but we do try and catch up on some YouTube every now and again. So we all sit around the table, swivel the chairs round and enjoy that. It's handy. Here's the kitchen. We have cutlery drawer. It's quite messy, but that's for cutlery. We have a bin in here and a fire extinguisher and just some like olive oil bottles that need to stand up, go in this long cupboard. Under here we have under the sink is where we keep our plates, bowls and cereal and washing up and things like that, bleach, things to clean the bathroom. Here is our sink, which is from Amazon. The bowl and the tap are both from Amazon. Yeah, we went with the round because it gives us more space, worktop space. So we've got this chopping board that we made that fits the sink perfectly.
Who made?
That Callum made that fits the sink perfectly, that we remove when we want to use the sink or we want to use it for chopping, and then just goes back in like so. We have a knife rack, magnetic knife rack, and it's just really good because when we're travelling the knives never move around and safe on there. We have this for spices, towel rail, hand soap, etc. We have our coffee machine because, as we said before, we like good coffee, so we bought this before leaving along with a milk frother. Also, we went with these stick-on tiles from Amazon. Really cheap, really good, really easy to apply, and we think that they look pretty good and pretty realistic, so we're pretty chuffed with those. And we also have a big pantry here, big drawer, big deep drawer for tinned things and sweets and other bits and bobs. So we went with the Dometic CRX50 fridge, which isn't massive, but we get about 2 or 3 days worth of meals in there fine.
Yes.
We have a shower mixer tap from Amazon, and we have this thumb lever water saving shower head, also from Amazon. So you have to press the lever in order to get water, so that's a good idea. It's not a constant flow. And I forgot to mention that our water is on a water pump, a Shoreflow water pump, is it?
Yes.
Yeah, we use a Shoreflow water pump with a filter. So we also have the Max fan up there for the bathroom, which we can close and open, and one spotlight, which is plenty. Towel rail for our towels, cupboard in the corner for our deodorants, toothbrushes, etc. Magnetic. That does really well. It doesn't really open while we're travelling or anything like that. We have a shelf for things that can't fit into the cupboard. A little bit of extra storage. We have a shower draining board there on the floor so we don't get wet feet. And we have a Simplu composting toilet which separates the front from the back. You'll get me, I know you do. I don't need to go into depth there, but that's it. And it's really good. It has a vent on there so it doesn't smell. It just takes all the smells down the pipe and out the floor. So we never have to put up with those awful smells. The toilet will come out if we need a bigger shower space, but we've lived in it for 6 weeks now and we've all managed just fine showering in there, leaving the toilet in. We find it enough space, but if we ever did want to take it out, you can remove it to shower.
It's very fun lugging poo around.
I just don't think, yeah, it's, don't really want to be taking the toilet in, out every day when you're showering, but you could if you wanted it as an option. So I'll show you the bedding area. So this is Ava's bed under here. We have bunk beds. So this is Ava's bed.
It's tiny, Joe.
So I'll show you inside it. So it isn't that small. It is like a full-size single, really. An IKEA full-size single. It doesn't look it on camera, but it is. She has plenty of room in there. And then this is our bed up here. And this is, we made it with the IKEA wooden slats and the IKEA metal extending bars, which I'm sure you can see underneath there. That's what we used, just to make both beds. So this is a standard double bed, and if we lie sort of on an angle, we can spread out. Yeah, oh yeah, we've got 5-inch foam mattresses on both these beds, and we have the 2 bedside lights, and at the back there we have a bookshelf for a few of my reading books, and then these cupboards here. Callum has a few everyday clothes, underwear, things like that in there. That's mine on the end. We also have a 12-volt and USB sockets there for charging phones, etc. Yeah. We also have a privacy curtain which comes across, clips onto there, and then that gives us a little bit of privacy at night when we're sleeping. We went with this sort of herringbone styled laminate floor from B&Q, which has done the trick.
And we laid that before we did anything, didn't we? So under any cupboards you've still got a nice floor and you haven't got any wood or...
And the wood we used is a lightweight ply, isn't it?
It's a lightweight ply. I think anyone will agree when you're building a van, it's like the most important thing is to make it as light as possible. So yeah, we opted for this. We got it from Moreland, which is great. They do all different types. You can have it, you can have whatever colour. They'll laminate it in whatever colour you want. Actually, the colour choice that they had was unbelievable, wasn't it? So, yeah. But we opted for the untreated. The untreated. We liked the Scandi style, didn't we?
Yeah, like an ashy.
So
ashy
we thought it balanced well with. We also went with plastic tongue and groove.
Yeah. Just
to keep it nice and lightweight. You haven't got to paint it. You can just wipe it down.
And really good. Feels light and airy with the white.
And also, when the lights are on, it reflects it really well.
Yeah.
So especially the bright lights.
So down here we have the heating vents that blow the hot air away from the Truma into the van this way.
I'd say it's best.
Keeps it toasty.
Best to keep them low because obviously
heat
rises and it warms it nicely. So we like to say we've got 3 in this living area, 1 in the bathroom, which I'd say is an essential, especially if you put it on, it'll dry your towels, just dries the bathroom right out, doesn't it? And when it's cold, when we noticed when we were living in the van a week before we left in England, when you were showering, it was lovely and warm, wasn't it?
It was.
And then also we've got 1 in the garage area that just basically airs the bedrooms as well, so heats them up nicely.
I think we forgot to mention the overhead storage that you built as well. Yeah. That just stores Riley's bedding.
So basically when we ripped the bulkhead out, we fitted this overhead storage. It's quite a big space really, isn't it?
It is.
So we
have other things in
his
there.
bedding under there, and we also keep the blackout blinds in there. Go on. So yeah, basically we had these made from
Eyes Open.
Van Life Eyes Open. So yeah, they're really good leather, good quality, aren't they?
And magnetic.
So yeah,
so that just sticks on there.
And it just keeps it nice and dark at night. Keeps it nice and warm as well when you're in colder places. Yeah. They've also got the same for the front and the sides. And they also double up as a silver, don't they, as well?
Yeah, silver backed.
Yeah, so they've also...
They're silver backed, or you can have them the other way, depending on cold or warm climates.
They were good buy, weren't they?
They were worth the money.